welcome back to the DFS Sweatshop. I'm your host, your DFS Jerusalem, coming to you live from the list. You got 150 entries, and then you're a shark, and I don't fuck with you. So there's too much good shit on here. This is the often imitated, never duplicated. I'm here with my lovely co-host. Thank y'all. Stay safe. Enjoy. I may have been calling in to work. You're gonna be in the running for the Snowflake of the Year. Get your shit together with your snowflake. I'm at the crib, man, and I'm just finishing up. Stop. Throw them bitches in the main. I'm telling you. You're gonna see the results, bro. You're gonna see it. This is what's really gonna help you out. You know how I feel about the home dogs. There's a lot of fight in the home dogs, and I really think a lot of shit to go over tonight. Who that scored all them points over there? Player of the night.
Get them in your lineups. Get them in there, and let's go get this money.
Thursday, let's go, and remember, in the sweatshop, we always keep it 300. Yo, what is happening? What's going on, man? It's your big homie, the DFS Jerusalem, and you can follow me, of course, on Twitter at DFS Jerusalem. I'm here, amongst the, this is dedication, bro. I'm actually on vacation, a little quick vacation, like a little mini vacay, but it's dedication. This is a situation that I'm really glad to be here and to be, to chop it up with y'all, man, because I love y'all. Y'all are my second family. Fuck it, y'all are my first family. I love to chop it up with all of you, man. And it was a really solid night tonight, man. I'm gonna tell you, I'm here. I'm in Maryland now. We were staying, we were out in DC, and as soon as we got here, my wife and I hightailed it downtown to the Verizon Center. Well, it's actually called something else now, but we went down there, got to see the homie John Wall play, shoot some hoops. So that was good. That was lovely because I'm a closet Washington Wizards fan, so that was awesome. I also got, we went to the casino, the MGM. That was dope. Lost some money on the penny slots. I'm not a big time gambler, like a card shark guy, so it was good. It was a perfect day, great day. And then to top that off, man, the homie had a really solid evening. Starting over here on DraftKings, I think I had maybe $30 invested on DK and 152. That's dope. Like I can do that. That's awesome. I think what's the most that I won today over on what is it? $15 was the biggest one, and that was a $5 buy-in, the high five single entry. Cool. That was nice. But on FanDuel, man, I kind of raked on FanDuel. It was nice. My best lineup over on the duel finished with 381 FanDuel points. That was good enough for second place in the $5 single entry. I was talking Anthony Davis went ham, Kaminsky went nuts. I had the Walker in there. Yo, it was good. It was really good. I had a really nice one, man. It was a really good one. What kind of messed me up though was Peyton, and I'm sure that messed up a lot of other people. Peyton went down, and that kind of hurt me. But yo, all in all, man, really solid one. I went in and invested today. What about because this was like a $12 buy-in. Yeah, I put in 12, won 756. I put in 35, I think, and won 52 on the other site. So that's less than $50 entered. I won 800. Nice. And that's what we do. And the beautiful thing about this is, these are the same lines that we're seeing in the group, bro. Like they're there for the taking for everybody, man. So these are, and that's what I'm here to do, to show you that the same guys I talk about are the same guys that I'm playing. You know what I mean? If you want a place where you're gonna get honest DFS talk, where you're gonna know exactly what's going on, why I like this person, why I like that person, and I'm not gonna always be right, but I'm gonna always be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna always be right, but I'm always gonna be honest with you. And that's what you get when you fucking with me, man. When you rocking with the DFS Sweatshop. Yo, shout out to the homie Gundacker. He is in the spot today. Paulie D. Look at Paulie D, bro. That's my guy. Paulie D, what's up, man? Yo, I'm telling you, Mike Lowry just hit the nail on the head. I really felt like, I really felt like I had some sunshine in my pocket. And if you are a member of the Sweatshop, you know when I feel that way, that means kind of get behind me because things are things are probably going to be going either my way or your way, one of the two. And today things did go my way just a touch. So I did issue out Core 4s on FanDuel and as well as on DraftKings. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. Let's take a look. Well, first thing, before we do our Core 4 review, let's go ahead and take a look at the feature 4 plays of the night. These are the four most talked about, tweeted about guys in the DFS Sweatshop, in the Facebook VIP, and as well as on Twitter. And the first guy we're going to be talking about is the Who Dat, scoring all them points over there, player of the night. That's gonna go to none other than Lonzo Ball, priced at 6.8K. Yo, put this play out here, man. And I gotta give it to him. You gotta give props where it's due, man. I am a fan of a lot of other people, a lot of other people that do this, man. This the DFS stuff, especially on the indies, as far as the indie sites go. Me, Gun, Rhino DFS, Cam ATL. Like I'm a fan of a lot of these cats, man. And yo, the homie Cam put out to his people to play Lonzo Ball today because he was gonna bounce back after what happened. And should I have taken heed to that? Yes. At 3% owned, bro, the dude goes out and scores 59.75 DraftKings points. Fuck around and damn, they got a triple double at 3% ownership, bro. That was nutty. That was nutty. That was the difference maker. And this, I mean, this the team total ended up being 260. So this was nice, man. Shout out to the homie Cam ATL, man. If he put you on this play, yo, stick with that dude, man. That was a really solid one. 59.75 DraftKings points was there. That's why he is the who that scoring on points over there play tonight. The how did I miss that play tonight? This is gonna go for me because usually whenever I'm such a homer that whenever I go to a game, whenever I go to a game, I like I'm overweight on whatever the people is the game that I go to, and I go to a lot of Hornets games. That's how that whole Kimba thing started. But I went to the Wizards game, and I was John Wall everywhere. But this is who I should have been on. How the fuck did I miss playing Otto Porter when we knew Jason Smith wasn't starting? That was going to give him an opportunity to get more involved in the low post and in the rebounding game. Yo, he went out in 38 minutes. He was going to get more minutes. 28 points, 9 boards, 3 assists, 2 3-pointers, 4 steals, which made a huge difference over on FanDuel. Also blocked the shot with only 1 turnover. Tonight, you, Otto Porter, are the how did I miss that play of the night. I had 0 Otto Porter across both sites. Funny thing is, we were making lineups. He kept popping up, and I did not take heed. How the fuck did I miss that last night? The next play we're going to talk about is the heat check play tonight, and it's always awesome. It's always awesome when one of the heat check play is a guy that's in the core 4, a guy that you went out and you talked up. Now he was chalk, so I can't take great responsibility for, hey man, play Vucevic. No, he was chalk, but he was good chalk, and if you got behind him, it was awesome. It was awesome. He had a career day, man. 41 41 real life points, 12 boards, 3 assists. He knocked down 6 3-pointers. Played 35 minutes. Very, very solid day for the homie, man. Really nice for Nikola Vucevic, and that's why I salute you. Are the heat check play tonight. And now we must talk about that one motherfucker. Bob. What's up, Bob? You a motherfucking snowflake with your snowflake ass. And I ain't gonna roster your bitch ass again. 27 minutes. You bring back 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. You knock down 2 3-point shots. What happened? Did you score all you could the day before, and this is what you brought us here? Did you use up all of your goodness in the previous game and forget to how to put the ball in the basket tonight? One of the most streaky cats, man, and I knew better than to play this dude. That's why I had 0 of you. And if a motherfucker told y'all to play this dude, oh man, that sucked. This dude, yo, that was horrible, bro. Tonight, use a motherfucking snowflake with your snowflake ass, and I ain't gonna roster your bitch ass again. But let's go and get on with the rest of the motherfucking show. Right. Normally, I would go through a game-by-game breakdown, but I'm on a limited amount of time. We must roll through these games. We do have we got a number of games, 10 games that start off at 8 o'clock. So we're gonna roll through those, kind of give you my thoughts and my initial player pool. I am most assuredly gonna get with you all tomorrow inside of the Facebook VIP, where I can issue out those core 4s. But let's chop those up again. I'm sorry, because I gotta tell you what the core 4 was. Gotta take what my core four was. Oh, here we go. On DK, this was my core four, right? And I'm telling you, what I'm trying to do here, it is if I can take 4 people and lock them in to as many lineups as I feel comfortable, right? 4 people. And that combination of people gets me 6x value. That's what I want. Okay? That's what I want, right? So I had Vucevic, John Wall, Jay Crowder, and Kimball Walker. Now these 4 gentlemen combined in salary for 29.9. That means I needed 179.4 DraftKings points from these 4 gentlemen combined in order to reach my goal, right? In order to reach my goal, that's what I needed. Well, I got 181.75 DraftKings points, exceeded 6x value. That was nice. That was nice. So if you rock with my core four today, if you rock with the core four today, that certainly helped you out. If you rock with the core four today, that helped you out, and that was awesome. Really good core four. Nice, nice. So uh, let's go ahead, jump into it, man. Of course, I'm gonna be rocking from RotoQL. This is my #1 DFS tool, bro. I cannot stress that to you enough. How much I love and enjoy using RotoQL, man. Shout out to the homie Justin Park, man. This is an excellent product. It's cost effective, I believe. It should pay for itself. It has for me time and time again. So let's go ahead and get it in, man. First game we got is gonna be the San Antonio Spurs and the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls are officially the worst team in the NBA. Well, the Knicks might want them to hold their beer because the Knicks suck too. But if you're looking for targets from this game, man, we got the Chicago Bulls at home, a 203-point total. I would most definitely take a look for the San Antonio perspective at guys like DeJounte Murray, still priced pretty cheaply at 4.4. I like him, especially if he's going to be getting the start here, which he should. I think you can take a look at Rudy Gay, maybe at 5.8. I'm really not a big fan of LaMarcus Aldridge in this spot at 7.7. I think there's a little bit more to be had in other spots. We look on the other side, Robin Lopez at 5.4. Could be a guy that you may want to play. And Laurie Marketing, and his price is going all the way up to 5.2. Like, this dude was damn near minimum salary the last time out. You got Denzel Valentine as a game time decision. Don't really love him. For me, I can like straight fade this game. I don't have to play this game. This is a game that I don't like. Play some Bulls. Teams that are shorthanded in NBA is a DFS cheat code. That's coming from homie Paulie D. I can definitely dig that. Gun says my homie got 25 viewers and only 6 thumbs up. Y'all fix that. Yo, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Next game we got is going to be the Orlando Magic and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, LeBron James needs a bounce back game. And we know the Orlando Magic coming in second game of a back-to-back. So, do you want to throw a lot of eggs into that basket? Not me. You probably won't see Aaron Gordon here. Jonathan Isaac was a guy that a lot of people talked about, but I think he's somebody that we can consider at 3.7 in this spot. Terrence Ross, decent game last time at 4.4. And Jay Crowder, man, had a really good one. He can pretty much locks down the wing. He can do that. So guys like Terrence Ross, Jonathan Simmons, I'm not gonna have a lot of interest in those cats. I think we can go back to Kevin Love here at 7.5 because Nikola Vucevic is not a great defender. I like Love in this spot. I think he's gonna go overlooked again as he did yesterday too. Because he was in my best lineup. He was in there at very low ownership. Tristan Thompson at 4K is another guy that's in play. I think we can look to LeBron at 10.3. I like the fact that he's gonna be seeing defense from Terrence Ross, and you're not gonna have Aaron Gordon in the game. I like LeBron. I like this game either for some reason. I'm joining the Sweatshop. Fuck it. Chris Campbell. Well, come join us, big homie. Yeah, man. Hey, yo, Kyle Korver got off too, man. 3.3. Very solid price there on him. Now, both of these teams are on a back-to-back, so we are going to have to wait for some news. Some guys could sit. You can see guys not play. If Derrick Rose doesn't start, that makes it interesting. I think Derrick Rose may be out for this game. That's going to make it interesting because you might get Jose Calderon starting at minimum salary, 3K. So that's value that you can take a look at, definitely. I wouldn't even play JR if he was bare minimum. Yeah. It's just tough for me to play J.R. Smith. It really is. It is. Next game we got is gonna be the Dallas Mavericks and the Houston Rockets. Houston off a day of rest, man, in a big 12-point favorite position at the crib. We already know we're not going to be seeing CP3. That means that it's going to go back to being James Harden's show. 10.6, that's a decent price, bro. This dude can get, and this is the same situation last year. This dude was still priced at 12, 13, 14K. And I think James Harden, off a day of rest, at the crib against the Dallas Mavericks, is a guy that you can definitely take a look at. I kind of like him at 10.6. I've got no issue there. Clint Capella, dude runs like a deer and is also playing very well. I don't have an issue there. We're going to see Eric Gordon get an increase in minutes. 5.4K, still a very solid price on him. Let's take, yeah, Gordon, yes. Yeah, I like Gordon here in the spot. I do. On the Dallas Mavericks side, I'm hoping that we do see Dennis Smith Jr. I know he was ruled out last night. He may play in this one. I don't think it was like a huge injury concern. Let's take a look. I want to see exactly what his situation was with his injury. Oh, Smith will not travel for the team. Okay, so he's not even playing. He's not even playing. I wonder what does this mean for Clavel? Because you got Clavel, you got Farrell. That could be seen an uptick in minutes because I already know that Seth Curry is out. Devin Harris isn't playing. They're thin, man. They're thin. They are thin, bro. And you think about the defense without Chris Paul on the court, Eric Gordon, James Harden defense, like there could be something to be had here. Wesley Matthews is kind of jumping off to me real quick. Him and JJ Barea are kind of jumping off for me. Who's gonna guard Gordon? Yogi, Matthews, JJ. He should, yes, yeah. I like the JJ Barea, Wesley Matthews. I like both backcourts with James Harden and then Eric Gordon. I like both backcourts in this game. This could be nice. This could be nice. Next game we got is gonna be the Golden State Warriors and the Memphis Grizzlies. Remember last year when Memphis beat Golden State at the crib? I think that happened last year. Give me the Mike Conley. Love him in this spot. 7.7. I am going to play Mike Conley here. And they're going to the grindhouse, and that definitely slows teams down just because they play at such a slow pace. But this is a game that I think is tailor made for a guy like Mike Conley on the Memphis Grizzlies side, and then for Kevin Durant and Draymond Green. Now, Boogie and AD, man, they made the Golden State Warriors play their game. They made the Golden State Warriors play their game, and I think a lot of that has to do with the Golden State bench. The Golden State bench has taken some hits, man, especially without Andre Iguodala, who was an instant spark plug coming off of the bench. This is not the same bench. This is not the same. It's still a good bench, but they're just a lot younger. It's a lot younger, and the Golden State bench doesn't take command of games the way we've seen them when the bench was led by Andre Iguodala in the past. We haven't seen that. We haven't seen that. Big point. Brendan Lau brought up that Dylan Brooks is interesting in this game, and I've got to agree with that because that's another guy, a second team guy that can get it in. Another guy that I want you to look at too is Mario Chalmers. Not a great game. The first game of the season, I think he does bounce back. He's going to get those solid backup point guard minutes behind Mike Conley. So if you wanted to play a point guard in this game, you wanted to pay down from Mike Conley, you didn't want to pay that much. You look at Mario Chalmers at 3.5, who I think is in a very solid spot. I mean, you've got to take a look here. Also, we talked about Dylan Brooks already. Not terribly on Marc Gasol. We know what the Golden State Warriors can do to centers and how they can pull them off of the court. I mean, even though Gasol doesn't have that defensive presence that Boogie has or that Anthony Davis has. So if they go small, they can take Marc Gasol off of the court. You see what I'm saying? You don't leave him out there if he's just getting run to death. So yeah, man, I give me some Draymond, give me some Kevin Durant here, and I think that Mike Conley, maybe some Mario Chalmers are gonna be good. I like this one. Chandler Parsons, fuck no, don't ever no, fuck that. Next game we got is going to be the Indiana Pacers and the Miami Heat. This is going to be a good one, and I think people are going to shy away from this game. Uh, but you look at one of the better rim protectors in the league not being able to play. And I'm talking about Hassan Whiteside won't be here. And you're going to see James Johnson at 5.2, a guy that I really like. So you take away two of the best rim protectors in the league in this game, and I think the over-under is going to be a lot, or not a huge amount, but I would bet the over in this game. I think this game could score. I think this game could score. Most teams, like someone I would kick it with, Gotta show support and make well. You know I'm gonna kick it with you, bruh. Shit, it's my man's. So give me some Vic Oladipo 6.8. Dude is on a mission. He's been playing very well, and he will continue to do that. Bojan Bogdanovic at 4.1 does not scare me completely. Domantas Sabonis, that was a decent experiment for the first quarter, but he kind of fell off. Then TJ Leaf balled out, who is still at minimum salary. So I want you to take a look at TJ Leaf again. Also, Goran Dragic at 7K is a guy that I can't get behind. I like James Johnson in this spot. And this is like looking to be like it could be a spot where Dion Waiters just goes like full metal jacket and like jacks up a ton of shots. So I'm gonna keep my eye on him. I'm not saying that I'm gonna play him, but I'm gonna keep my eye on him, man, because you get him under 6K and his upside, it could be very scary. And then we did have Mike Lowry talk about Olnick as well at 4.8. I think I can get behind that. It's my lovely wife and her sister. They getting on the elevator. I love y'all. I'll come up. Next game we got is gonna be the Detroit Pistons and my New York Knicks. Yo, the Knicks suck. Play Kristaps Porzingis. You might want Tim Hardaway Jr. in the bounce back and stop. Don't do anything else. Just leave it there. Don't even think about playing anybody else. Andre Drummond should go completely ham in this spot at 7.8. It's going to be a low-paced game, a ton of missed shots. The Knicks will be one of the worst shooting teams in the league this year. And I think that Andre Drummond, man, 7.8, very solid. I got no issue playing him. I like the fact that when he fouled out last night, I saw him fouled out against the Wizards last night. And I think a lot of people they're not going to want to play him because of how like slow he's had a start to the season. Mo, what about Jay Rich? He gets matched up with Bogdanovich. I can get it. Can you holler at the sister? All right, I got it. I got it. I got it. Hardaway going against Bradley. 5.6. Yeah. Hardaway's a chucker, bro. Hardaway's a chucker. And Avery Bradley at 5.4. I do have interest in him as well, and maybe some Tobias Harris at 6K. Reggie Jackson had a really nice game last night too. Yo, am I saying stack Detroit? Am I saying stack Detroit? Don't risk playing New York Centers. Drummond gonna smash. Yeah, Drummond gonna eat, bro. Drummond's looking like real Corey to me. He's looking like a real Corey play to me. Just on first glance, he's looking real Corey in this spot for me. He really is. And even Ish Smith at 4.1. I like a lot of Detroit. The Knicks suck, bro. The Knicks are bad. Knicks are bad. Next game we got is gonna be the Portland Trailblazers and the Milwaukee Bucks. First thing first, you gotta realize Dame Lillard, TJ McCollum do not defend well on the perimeter. Chris Middleton had a very subpar game last night. I think he does right the ship and bounce back. He's a guy that I do like. Of course, Giannis at 10.8. He's scored had two 60-point games in a row. I mean, can he keep on doing it? I think so. Gundak, Porzingis for 50. Tobias coming home narrative. Yo, remember last year? Remember the last year with the Tobias Harris? I think it was like a story with Tobias Harris or something where like his homeboy got killed or something, and that's why he wears the numbers that he wears. And he didn't know his parents, and his homeboy took him in, and him and his homeboy was real tight. He never really got to know his parents. After his homeboy got killed, then he got to know who his parents was, and now he's keeping in touch with them. It was some kind of crazy. It was some kind of crazy narrative, and he went ham. And he went ham. I'm talking about Tobias Harris. Now, it might have been going back to where they could play in Brooklyn, but back in New York nevertheless. So good call on that one, Gun. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So yeah, Giannis in his last first two games of the season has been doing very well, man. 62.75 against Boston. And then he went ham against Cleveland again. So you could fire Giannis up. I wouldn't have an issue there. On the other side, I don't love a lot. I like the fact that you get Damian Lillard at 8.9 under 9K. I can get behind him. He's been playing very well as well. So those are guys that I definitely think that you could take a look at. The Pistons aren't good against centers. But I mean, but okay. I want to make this clear. Like, yo, Enes Kanter is one of the worst defensive centers in the league. Worst. Like he gives it all the way up. And I just like Drummond, bro. I like Drummond. I mean, he's got to right that ship at some point. Going back to Milwaukee, man. We talked about Giannis. We talked about Chris Middleton. I think Damian Lillard is like the only like surefire play that I really can get behind here. On the other next game we got Sacramento, Denver. This is a Jokic day. This is a day to play Jokic. Don't overthink it. He is a guy that you can definitely use. 9.3, I like him. You got Millsap. Yes, give me some of that. I can get behind Jamal Murray here at 5.1. That puts De'Aaron Fox in play for me. Buddy Hield. This could be a stackable joint here, man. I can see this game. I would bet the over in this spot. The 215 total, I could bet the over here. And even like George Hill at 5.3. All these guys are really cheap, man. These are really cheap. Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox, and George Hill. They're really cheap. Why did Aminu go off tonight? Good play again today. Let's take a look. Let's go back and take a look. Alfred Aminu. Uh, small four. Yeah, matched up here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's in play. He's in play. 4.7 is a decent price on Alfred Camino. I wouldn't have an issue with that. I wouldn't have an issue with that. I wouldn't have an issue there. Love that. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem there. And I don't like too much else. Live news for keeping it 300. We got to keep it 400. Yeah, yeah, it's going in now. The scores are getting up, man, because a lot of people are knowledgeable, man, and we're learning a lot about this thing. Even Scal at 5K does interest me there. I'm gonna look at that too. Next game we got Oklahoma City Thunder and the Utah Jazz. If anybody can do their damn thing in this spot, it'll be Russell Westbrook. He's 11.1, and I look for reasons not to play Russell Westbrook. I look for those reasons, and I'm thinking about this now. Gobert is a guy that I do like at 8.1. He's had a pretty tough go at it to begin the season. And he's a very good rim protector. Does that really affect Russell Westbrook? I'd have to go back and look and see what he's done against Utah in the past to kind of see where we can gauge that. Let's take a look at what he's done against Utah. Let's look. Let's look. If he's dude drop. Yeah, I remember this. This was last year, and everybody was like, "No, you can't play him against Utah. If there's any spot to fade Westbrook, it's against Utah because Rudy Gobert is a rim protector, and dude went out and put up 80 DraftKings points against him. I remember that. 75, 80, 75, 79. Like, yo, this dude goes ham, bro. Okay, 42. 42. Yeah, he has a pretty decent history, man, last few games against him. So, okay, at 11K, he's in play. I see, once they get to like 13, 14K, that's when I just stop playing motherfuckers. But as long as he's 11K, he's playable. He's playable. Yeah, he's playable. And yeah, and you got to have a lineup with the big three stack here. I get it. And also, Gobert at 8.1 is decent. That's gonna make sure I have no Adams. No, I don't want any Rubio here. Joe Ingles, no. Donovan Mitchell is a guy that could be in play. I do want to have a look at Paul George, maybe some Carmelo Anthony, guys that I can get behind. Next game, the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Clippers. Of course, Blake Griffin at 9.8 is interesting. I would say just play DeAndre Jordan. Him and Tyson Chandler can go at it, but I definitely think that Jordan is in line for a nice double-double. I don't love Patrick Beverly here, even though the Phoenix Suns are like the worst team in the league against point guards, and that is what's telling us to play them. Like we saw what Lonzo Ball did to them, but then you got to ask yourself, does Patrick Beverly have that skill set to where he could exploit a bad defensive perimeter when it comes to the Phoenix Suns? And just based off of the numbers, you may want to use them, but I wouldn't go too heavy on Patrick Beverly. So when the slate ended, I won like 750. Stat corrections after 30 minutes put me at like 900. I just looked again, and I'm almost at 1200. What the fuck is going on? I don't know what happened. Did anything else happen? Stat corrections. Let's see if the stack's corrected. Was that on FanDuel or DraftKings? Okay, okay, yeah, I stayed the same. Let's check out DraftKings. I lost $2. Yeah, I lost $2 on DraftKings. Yeah. That stat correction stuff is crazy the way they're doing it now, bro. It is. It is. Let's get back in, okay? So Danilo kind of jumps out to me here in this spot. They're at 6.1. So I think I can play him. TJ Warren at 5.1. As long as he's under 6K, he's going to be playable to me. Josh Jackson at 4.7 off of the bench does interest me, as does uh, Devin Booker, because you know Bledsoe is going to see a ton of Patrick Beverly all up in his face. Booker's going to have to score from somewhere, and I think Phoenix going to have to score from somewhere. I think Booker is the way that they go. So that's who I like. That's what I like. Austin Rivers bounce back. Yeah, if anybody gives it to Phoenix, I think it'll be Austin Rivers, not Patrick Beverly. I'm gonna highlight Beverly just for the stats, but if anybody gives it to him, it's gonna be Austin Rivers. If anybody does, you got Lou Will at 5.3 off of the bench. If Milos is starting, if Milos is starting, you can lock him in. If Milos is starting, you can lock him in. He's gonna play well against Phoenix. You can lock him in if he's starting. So, went through, kind of highlighted all of my plays, kind of built my initial player pool. Of course, I'm gonna be digging in a little bit deeper as the day goes on. The lineups lock at 8, so we've got plenty of time. I'm gonna try to get in here with you, and if not, do a full video breaking down the slate up until lock, because we do have that party coming up today. That's why I came to DC. Then at the very least, I'll do what I did today and drop my core forward for you with an explanation and give you my reasoning on why I'm playing those guys, man. So, yo, let's get it in, man. Much love and respect to all of you, man. Thank you all for rocking with me. Yo, if you didn't win today, take another stab, man. You might win tomorrow, man. The number one thing I want you to do in the sweatshop is keep it real, keep it honest, and always keep it 300. Peace.